Welcome to Key to Ease English program. Today I am here with class 9, second unit, Tolstoy Farm. In the part 1 of Tolstoy Farm we have discussed, and three questions I have given, and to write a profile of Tolstoy also have given. Today we are just continuing the remaining paragraphs till the end of Tolstoy Farm here. And be with me, we can understand what Tolstoy Farm is by this unit. So third question's answer comes as like this one. What did Gandhi regard as the proper foundation for the education of the child? He considered it as the culture of heart, of the building character, and it is the proper foundation for the education. And we are passing on to the next paragraph, that is, hope you have noticed here we can see he is using I, because it is an autobiographical piece. And every action, everything which he is describing is in past thing, because it's an autobiographical piece. That's what. But as I fully appreciated the necessity of a literary training in addition means he was telling about upbringing with the culture building. In addition to culture building, he understood, he appreciated what a literary training, akshara abhyasam, that also is necessary. I started some classes with the help of Mr. Kallenbach and Sergeant Pragi Desai. This sergeant is an archaic English. What is archaic English? It is old English. Nowadays it is not in use. And it is sergeant is a word which is an acronym. The full spelling will come like this. S-E-A-R-G-E-N-T. S-E-A-R-G-E-N-T is the full word. Let me type it here. S-E-A-R-G-E-A-N-T. Sergeant. Sergeant is an acronym. Acronym means passing. Sergeant. With the help of this Mr. Kallenbach and Sergeant Pragi Desai, nor did I underrate the building up of the body. So I gave importance to the culture and literary training. On the same time, nor did I underrate. What is underrate? Underrate means underrate. താഴ്ത്തി കാണുക, ഇകഴ്ത്തി കാണുക, മോശമായി കരുതുക. I never disregarded the building up of the body, physical ability. So I considered physical ability, literary ability, and also culture. This they got in the course of the daily routine. And we are having our own routine, getting up, brushing teeth, having tea and going toilet, washing and everything. So our routine works we are telling. So in this ashram, in this Tolstoy farm, there is a routine. The daily routine helped them to develop their physical ability also. For there were no servants on the farm. In the farm there is no servants. And all the work from cooking down to scavenging. From cooking and scavenging means removal of the waste materials. That all are done by the inmates itself. Was done by the inmates. There were many fruit trees to be looked after. In the garden there are many fruit trees that must be looked after. Looked after means it must be guarded, it must be watered, it must be manured, and enough gardening to be done as well. Mr. Kallenbach was fond of gardening and had gained some experience of this on work in one of the government model gardens. So Kallenbach got some experience in farming, gardening in a model government gardens. So he is interested in gardening. So he told or assisted all the inmates in gardening. It was obligatory, it was compulsory on all young and old who were not engaged in the kitchen. Who is exempted? One who is working in the kitchen is exempted from doing work in the garden. To give some time to gardening. What they have to do? Though whoever may be it, youngster or old age or a very small child, ladies or whoever may be it, they have to either work in kitchen or should gardening. It's compulsory. To give some time to garden. The children had lion's share. It is a good idiomatic use. Lion's share means, it is a very good Malayalam translation, is the Simha Bhagavu. Because of huge amount, huge quantity. The lion's share of the work. Lion's share of the work means major part of the work. Lion's share of this work. What is this work here? Gardening. Hope you understand. Which included digging pits, felling timber. Timber means woods. Felling, cutting, and lifting loads. That is carrying loads. For what purpose? Maybe for the firewood, for the kitchen. This gave them ample exercise. So when the youngsters are working, digging pits or felling timber and lifting loads, they get ample exercise. Ample means good amount. Very good. They took delight in the work, and the inmates happily enjoyed this work, and so they did not generally need any other exercise or games. So generally all took part in this game and they have enjoyed it. Of course, some of them means the inmates, and sometimes all them malingered and shirked. Malingered means they just skipped the work. They played foul. They don't work hard. They are not ready to work in the kitchen. They are not ready to work in the gardening. They skipped from the work. And they shirked means they escaped from the work. Sometime I connived at their pranks. So sometimes what I have done, I just connived them. Because I just punished them. I went back them and just told them, it is not wise, you have to work like that. But often I was strict with them. So sometimes I have to use cane to make them all right. Sometimes I may advise them to make them all right. I dare say they did not like the strictness. So some of the fellows didn't like the scolding or punishing. So there must be, but I do not recollect their having resisted it. So no one resisted, no one opposed my request. So work hard, you have to work like that. Advisors, they never restricted. Whenever I was strict, I would by argument, അടിച്ചിട്ടല്ല, by argument, so whenever I would be by argument convince them that it was not right to play with one's work. So I advise them. I never go for argument. I just advise them and convince. Convince means I'll convince them by telling something over and over time. I'll just tell them and I will make them feel that what their conviction that it was not right to play with one's work. The conviction would, however, be short-lived. Even after just advising for a few hours, it will stand. Again, they will go for playing. Be short-lived. The next moment, they would again leave their work and go to play. All the same, we got along, and at any rate, they built up fine physique. Though they are just playing some games and everything, they developed good physique. There was scarcely any illness. One who is physically fit, there will not be any illness, disease on the farm. Though it must be said that good air and water and regular hours of food were not a little responsible for this. For this means for good health. The good health of the inmates are because of their on the farm. There is any illness, must be said that good air, water and regular hours of food were not a little responsible for this. Other than in addition to the exercise they are doing, they are getting proper food, proper water and regular hours of food. Provide them good physical health. Hope you understood. We are passing on to the question. The next paragraph, that is a word about vocational training. A word about vocational. This word may be misunderstood. Vocational and vacational. So here is another word. Hope you remember this word. I'll just type that word. You might have heard this word. Vacation. What is the meaning of vacation? Avadhikalam. And it is vocation. Vocation means it is having another meaning, that is work. Toril. So a word about vocational training. So vocational training means vocational training means training on certain jobs. It was my intention to teach every one of the youngsters some useful manual vocation. Some useful manual vocation. Manual vocation means by hand. Man himself is doing with his hands. For this purpose, Mr. Kallenbach went to a Trappist monastery and turned, having learned shoemaking. With hands you can make shoes. I learned it from him and taught the art of such as were ready to make it up. So what was the first vocational training started? It was making shoemaking. Who studied first? Mr. Kallenbach studied, and Gandhi learned from Kallenbach and he taught it to all the youngsters in that farm. Mr. Kallenbach had some experience of carpentry also. What is carpentry means? Carpentry? Wooden works. As we are calling in Malayalam, we are calling Asharipani. Okay. And Tachupani. And there was another inmate who knew it. So we had a small class in carpentry, cooking, almost all the youngsters knew. So regarding shoemaking, regarding carpentry and cooking, these all works the youngsters learned. So vocational training all this was new to them. They had never even dreamt that they would have to learn these things someday. For generally, the only training that Indian children received in South Africa was in 3 hours. For generally, the only training that Indian children received in South Africa was in the 3 R's. What are 3 R's? That is, first one is, let me type it here so that it will be convenient for you. Reading, writing, and next is arithmetic. And arithmetic, writing and reading. Vayana, ezhuthu, kanakku. These 3 things were taught in Adanau, in Gandhi's Tolstoy farm. They got a chance to physical development, cultural development and literary development, cooking and vocational training they are getting. On Tolstoy farm, we made it a rule that the youngsters should not be asked to do what the teachers did not do. It's a wonderful thing. If whatever teacher is doing, that a learner must also do. Or a learner will do along with the teachers. And therefore, when they were asked to do any work, there was always a teacher cooperating and actually working with them. Hence, whatever the youngsters learned, they learned cheerfully. Here the learning is it is not a punishment. Actually, they are just learning something. Cheerfully they are learning. Cheerfully means happily. Happily they are learning whatever they learned. A teacher will be working with him, cooperating with him. Okay? Here we conclude this Tolstoy farm and we are having certain questions to answer. I'll read out the questions. And up to this one you have answered now. Who assisted Gandhiji in literary training? 2. Kallenbach and Pragit Desai. So like that, easy questions are given. What training was given to children of all ages in the farm? Hope you can answer it. What were the different types of work in the Tolstoy farm? Why was illness scarce on the farm? Scarce means less. How did Gandhiji introduce vocational training in Tolstoy farm? I think I have explained carpentry, shoemaking and also cooking. And teachers accompanying them. What made learning cheerful? What made learning cheerful experience for children in the farm? Because they all cooperatively worked in the farm along with the teachers, so they learned cheerfully. Here it concludes, and remaining works we can just try learning in the next class. Okay. We have gone through the remaining parts of the Tolstoy farm and try answering question number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And along with that one, we can attempt the task, that is, let us revisit and reflect the first part. So this is the task I am giving you. Next day, you just try to answer those questions and we'll continue the remaining parts. Stay home and be safe. Thank you.